Eating junk food may increase your risk of cancer. A study published in the Lancet last month indicates that higher consumption of ultra-processed or junk food, which is basically any food out of a packet and has a relatively long shelf life, is associated with a greater risk of overall cancer, specifically ovarian and brain cancer. It is also associated with an increased risk of dying from cancer, most notably ovarian and breast cancer. The study indicates if one increased ultra-processed food in one's diet by 10%, it could increase your risk of cancer by 2%, ovarian cancer by 19%, and your chances of dying from the disease increases by 6%. So what is ultra-processed food? The Lancet study breaks up food we consume into 4 sections. The first, which is your most healthy section, is unprocessed food, mainly perishables such as milk, yogurt, fruit, vegetables, fresh juices, meat, eggs, and minimally processed foods such as rice, pasta, tea, coffee, nuts, etc. The second segment is processed ingredients such as sugar, butter, oils. The third is processed foods such as beer, wine, cheese, canned meat and fish, and processed bread. And the last section, the one we are most concerned with here, is ultra-processed food, better known as junk food, which, as mentioned earlier, is basically anything that is in a packet and is high in salt, sugar, fats, preservatives. These are your carbonated drinks, fruit and dairy-based drinks, ready-to-eat, heat food, pastries, buns, heavily processed meats, sauces, spreads, biscuits, cereals, salty snacks. Also, a special mention about artificial sweeteners. Studies have indicated higher intake of artificial sweeteners has also been associated with higher risks of overall breast and obesity-related cancers. So what is so bad about ultra-processed foods? These foods may additionally increase cancer risk via contaminants which are formed during the industrial process, use of food additives, certain materials of packaging that could carry carcinogenic properties. For example, high intake of nitrate and nitrite from food additives, dietary exposure to an industrial chemical called acrylamide, which is formed during high temperature cooking. Not just cancer, but consumption of junk food is also linked to other diseases such as chronic inflammatory diseases, obesity, cholesterol, diabetes, amongst others. As far as India goes, we have a growing problem when it comes to junk food. Data indicates the retail value of packaged junk food and soft drinks has risen 42 times in just 13 years, from 2006 to 2019. And today, 68% of products in the Indian retail food market have excess amounts of at least one ingredient of concern. And when it comes to cancer, India has a growing burden, with 1 in 9 people likely to develop cancer in his or her lifetime. Risk factors include air pollution, aging population, lifestyle. Experts say at least 50% of cancer cases could be potentially preventable, as they are linked to external factors, and an unhealthy diet is a key modifiable one.